just to get him warmed up.
Let me know if I'm in your way at all.
Nope, you won't be in my way. Yeah. All you'll be is another obstacle to go around. Oh, but that tree field is really nice. Wish it was dry. So Dad tilled the whole thing?
Oh?
So basically everything you see tilled is fairy game.
Okay.
As in whatever doesn't have 3-foot weeds or pumpkins in it. Ugh. And hoe. I need to make a little ditch to drain all that water. It is a frog. There are a few dry spots. Am I picking up mud clods? Oh, we're pooping. We're pooping. Yeah, it's dry enough. I'm not picking up too much. This is a lot softer, like as in because it was tilled, it dries out quicker. Woo. That'll be good for Razio too. And I think the trees are pokey enough. I don't think Casper will go through one. I've actually been putting Liam through like fairly thick sections where he is getting brushed by things on his sides. Like this one. We're soft as long as we're doing turns. If we're not doing turns, we lose a little bit of softness. Doesn't look like he's sinking down too much. So imagine we get rid of these trees. Then we have, I actually like these trees. I wouldn't mind like some nice loping lanes. Like some nice straight lines that you can get them really used to loping in and have them kind of just go. But there's lots of straight lines through here that I've never ever ridden in something like this before Monday. And I like the feel of it. And oh, and back, and back, and back. You saying it's too muddy? Too muddy there, hey? And oh. Back. Razio, I wish I could pony you, but I can't. How are you feeling?
We're a little discombobulated.
Distracted?
Yeah, I just haven't worked him much lately.
Hey.
Don't blame him.
Well, then it's good for him. That tree. Some of these trees just get like super curly. Like this one. Is he feeling good enough to go out or not really? Here's a nice straight line. Let's go. Like, see that trot? And easy. Ooh. Woo. How come no one's bought this tree yet? Those are both nice looking trees.
The little one?
Yeah, like that one and this one. These ones are shelter belt trees.
Okay.
We don't sell those. You're not in any sort of a shape. You're just like out of shape. Actually, he's just never been in shape. Like, he trots with his nose out, and it's not anxiety. He's tense and he's strung out because it's not easy for him. Woo! Come on. And oh. Last year I couldn't even get a calm walk out of this guy. He was always going up into trot, always threatening to, and then just choppy trot, like he was just frantic and scared. I mean, it's not beautiful now, but at least I feel like I'm not out of control all the time. Not smooth, but calm. Yeah, now that Dad's sprayed and tilled. No, we're going this way. You don't get to decide. Razio, you were alone for 2 years. They're right here. So what do you, with him, what's the first thing that feels like it kind of goes or gets rusty?
Our brakes. Brakes.
So he would just rather go.
Just stop slowly and he'll stand.
So like for him, I can get nose down to relax. But then one of the reasons why I think he's locked up in the shoulders is I can't. The backing up is just, it's not even that, sure, he doesn't know it, but then when I feel him start to try to move his feet, all those front shoulders are just locked up.
Our backup sucks. I neglected it for a long time.
And back. I know the ground is deep. That's why you have to pick up your feet. And back. 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 Good. I find it such a huge reset, and it's a good relaxation one, because how else am I supposed to get this relaxed nose and reset him after a choppy trot or a lope where he's feeling off? And back. I know I'm running into his neck with my knot. And back. And back. And back. And back. Good. Because he can do 2 steps, but then he gets frustrated. Should I try a little lope? I don't know. I'll just try the cue. We'll go down that straight line. Let's go. Easy. And pull. Let's go. Come on. And oh. And back. And back. And back. And back. Let's go. Let's go. And oh. Let's go. And ho. And ho. Yeah, he has no softness whatsoever in the trot. Like, I just lose all control. So like when I go up into it, and easy. Listens, but just so tough. Relax. Good. Good. And easy. And ho. One thing I found that he does a lot is he holds his tension, where he'll just kind of zone out and he'll take the pressure but never give to it.
Yeah, he'll do that too.
And back. There, that's better. No. So for me, with him, I have to come in a lot stronger, quicker at the start, and then just get him to back off and work with me. And then he doesn't test it every time. But if I just sit there and just ask with a lot of doubt, I don't get it first time or second time or third time, and he just learns that he can disregard me.
That's kind of like Casper.
The bugs are bad. Do I want to try a lope? I do. I do, but how good do I feel? There's a tree in the way. I can always take them into that tree. Let's try it. I doubt he'll even go up into it. Let's go. Come on. And oh, and easy. Good job. Not bad. Not smooth. And as soon as he went up into it, he was like, "What? Stop now already?" I just got up into it. Let's go. That one's a deep one. See, if you wouldn't go so fast and lose control. Good. Turns like a plow horse. Maybe I'm gonna have to drag this whole thing now. No concept of directions. No concept of ask, tell, command, softness. Good, better. Well, he's got to pick up his feet at least.
Yeah.
Man, just imagine, take out, you know, maybe another 30 trees, 40 trees. Pack the whole thing. Well, maybe not pack. Maybe, imagine, well, grass wouldn't be bad. I don't hate grass spaces. Grass would probably be easier than anything else, but
Yeah.
set up a couple jumps along the outside, keep a few gates of trees to as your guideposts and your obstacles. Wow, he's gonna give me calluses. Or blister if I'm not careful. Like, I'm not saying it's spectacular in here. I'm just saying that there could be some fun possibilities.
No, it has potential. Even now it's functional.
And it's functional in a way that is exactly what I need for him. Like, regularly I'd have to just set up cones and poles and patterns like that to try to get the same amount of bending practice. Because what he does is, when he's on one bend, he just wants to stay on that bend and not be responsive to the next one.
Yeah.
He just wants to zone out. He doesn't want to pay attention to cues. So he'll say, I'll give you this bend, but I'm going to stiffen up on the next one. And he just associates higher tempo, like trot and lope, with stiffness right away. Like he immediately, like even there, we start losing forward impulsion and we slough out to the side. So even here, you know, we're working on outside leg to keep the circle small, using riding with weight to try to give him some direction, work on body following head. All the stuff that, you know, it's kind of hard to do in a round pen. Especially one that's underwater. It's kind of in the lowest area, not the lowest, but like, okay, what's with the stiffness?
Yeah, I saw one of the houses down by the church had a little pile of sand on the end of their driveway with a sign that said free sand on it. I considered filling my pockets for you. It wasn't that much sand.
Oh, yeah. Because what I would really need to do is get a roller or you get a packer,
Yeah.
pack all the clay, then put down gravel, pack the gravel,
Yeah.
and then put down
On the steps.
sand on top. Because if you just put the sand down, it just mixes. You need a base. Another thing for a horse that like doesn't show me that he knows much is when one cue comes in, he forgets and disregards all the other ones. So like, sure, like right bend. Okay, I can right bend and stop, or I can right bend and keep pushing forward this direction. He can't do more than one thing at a time.
Blows his little mind.
The rope halter's so much better than the nylon one for this.
Yeah.
Like even there, he's just like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Just wait. Have you ever tried pulling something with Casper? There's a bit of railway track over in by those leaning trees that I need to take over to the round pen. It's just like a big heavy section and I'm gonna stick it on top of the harrows.
Okay. Wait, down a little.
Yeah. We've also just used it for leveling by dragging it.
Yeah.
Because it's so stinking heavy. I'm back. I know you know how to relax your nose, but it's the... Yeah, his front shoulders are locked, definitely. Do you want to just see what Casper would do and Liam would do? Walking into the tall grass by the fence posts?
Here. They're together and he's not to stop.
Screaming? Oh, yeah. I'm not worried about Razzie at all. All I care about is, how much do they listen to it and it distract them? Yikes. Those are thistles. I don't like thistles. Whee. Pardon? Nope, no ditch. What, you just see grass and you gotta poop? Do you want to ride towards the approach, or do you care?
I right away do not have his full attention, but he's not completely off from all the land, so...
Okay, well I'm working on oh, the tractor came and mowed. No, the tractor came and mowed. That means I've got less grass. Oh, there's a bit of a step up. Oh, that means less grass. Here, I'll make more space for you. Stop trying to eat all the grass.
All of a sudden you seem very short.
Hmm?
All of a sudden you seem very short.
Oh yeah, we're nice in this, nice for it down in this ditch. Come on, we're not crossing yet. Although they probably wouldn't mind at this point because they've been eating in it. I'd say fully cross the road probably. Then we don't have to try to cross the road when we're right by that blind corner. If we want to cross the road. That's John and Leslie. You look like a... Oh, relax. Woo-hoo-hoo. What do you think about road, huh? No care? Good for you. Oh, there's... Okay, maybe it's not so bad that it's mowed. I'm perfectly fine to get off at any point. So if he starts getting fussy, I've got a nice lead rope to use, as do you, so. I can't read him. Is he anxious or? Oh, there's a hole. And hole, and hole. Yeah, our stop is a little less than stellar. Wow, that sun is warm. It's a water bottle. Let's not step on it.
Pastor finds this property highly suspicious.
Has his golden retriever pup run out at all?
No, haven't seen any dogs.
I don't like this blind corner. tempted to just come and buzz down a whole bunch of those bushes. Because getting the hay out of here, when I was going around the corner, I had, like, you've got no idea who's coming. Highly suspicious. I'm glad he's walking calm-ish, because I don't really have much ability to hold him back. Culvert. Yes, that's what a culvert looks like. Good job. Question is this going to be more scary or less scary for them? Woohoo! We were not too sure of that one. I haven't even walked Liam out this way. No? No. And oh, good. How's he doing? Hey, don't eat the alfalfa. Are we still recording? I have no idea. I found that it's got camera stabilization, so it makes it nice and smooth.
Oh.
But what I found is when you're riding and you do it, it makes it look like you're not riding.
Oh.
As in, like, you lose. Oh, it wouldn't be fun to have that guy come around the corner. Or even like when you're walking, it makes it super, you know, like drone smooth, but you kind of lose some of the sense of, hey, someone's actually doing it.
Yeah.
So if your intention is to communicate that you're riding or that you're walking or like that on a hike,
Yourself what you're doing then?
well, you just kind of have to take off the stabilization so there's a little more shake. Like, some shake isn't bad. So like right now, you know, it's moving a decent amount, but it'll come across in the video that, hey, we're riding.
Yeah.
You don't just see a random horse head halfway in the frame and then it just kind of floats there as you kind of just glide along. Okay, stop trying to eat everything. Mind you, if that's what your mind is on, I'm fine with that. Food's a... Yes, he called. They're fighting a little bit less about the food and stuff.
Oh.
So like I've been feeding evening and morning whenever I notice grass is starting to get low. So I'm not feeding every day. But like last night I gave them some because I saw that they were getting down, and I think if we move them onto new further down the ditch, like just add another 10 posts,
Yeah.
it'll give them another couple days. Also take them, I forgot that they kind of tear up the lawn when it gets wet. So I'm hoping that the grass grows a little bit before Saturday when Dad comes back. I don't know who that little pickup is, but it's a little Mazda, and he like 3 times a week goes and picks up bales from somewhere and brings them back. I don't know to where, but he grabs like 10 bales in the back of his pickup. You say when you want to turn around, because I'm ready to turn around whenever.
You're the one with the greener horse.
I mean, he's feeling the same here as it felt like when we're leaving. Which basically is if anything bad happens, I have minimal chance either way. And oh. Razio, you're better than that. I mean, his... Well, I mean, Liam's more of an acquaintance. Razio did really well with all the kids.
Yeah?
I wasn't around when they were saying hello to the rest of them, but I think it was really good. We had 20-30 kids. So there was like 4 different groups that came and did my obstacle course.
Okay.
I could send you the picture video that someone put together. I think the horses made it into one picture. Ooh, how... Ooh. Well, not bad. Not bad. There's a hawk. I told the kids that there was a vulture flying around and pointed it out, and they're like, "What? There's a vulture?" Like, yeah, there's vultures everywhere.
I'm a little too far behind to hear you.
I told the kids that there was a vulture flying around, and they're like, "Really? A vulture? They're here? Do we have to be careful?" I'm like, "No, they eat dead things." It's like, I don't think any of you are dead currently.
No, do we actually have vultures?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
If you see the ones that flap the least. Okay, what are you looking at? Hey? What are we staring at? The post? We're unsure of something. I think he landed up there. Yeah, they are gonna put in a second line of towers. That sucks. I didn't like that construction. Okay, let's turn around before all that messy stuff. So, I don't know why every time it rains, someone thinks it's a wonderful idea to go get mucked up on this road. They can go muck around down there, get stuck. Okay. Grass is almost nicer. It'd be kind of fun to ride down and then back up. But not with that him right now. My worst, not nightmare, but like one of the things I really dislike is bedded down deer.
Oh,
in the tall.
they pop up?
Yeah, they
Yes.
pop up and
My
run.
mother does that.
Hmm?
My mother does that.
Pop up and run?
No, well, not run, but I take her for walks with me, and she's very scared of ticks. So, like, every few steps she has to lean down and brush them off her legs, even though there aren't any. But I turned around one time to catch her just as she was, like, hiding in the grass.
Huh.
Popped up straight on herself. I think she got ticks in her hair.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of ticks around our place in the spring. Can you just walk nice? Like, got his workout today. This is almost, not quite yet, but starting to be enjoyable. There's a few cues he really needs to work on. Does he, when he rubs his chest, is that where the green comes from? When he rubs his chest with his mouth, is that where the green on his chest comes from?
Is my voice green?
Well.
No, one of my supplements is green.
Ah.
So I'm getting pretty green.
So how far is it from work to here? Not bad.
No, it's not.
It's not that much closer than Murdoch, but a little bit.
The drive from home was the same, but I could never go to the barn after work because I wasn't allowed in until 1 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why weren't you allowed in the barn?
Because it's jumping.
You couldn't just be there?
No, you couldn't be there. And then they'd stay there later than 1 and you still weren't allowed to be there.
Well, you come anytime you want.
They were an absolute nightmare to deal with.
Like, did all the little kids inherit that same attitude of you can't be in here? This is our space, our...
There was only like a couple of 16-year-olds I got along fine with them because they didn't have expensive enough horses to fit in the jumpers anyway. The 10-year-old super sweet kid, I hope he stays that way. But there was one which is like an absolute crash of the others.
Because you were near the barn?
I was driving in the arena in my given time slot. And Casper was pooping at things, so I was trying to work through things, as I was guiding. And she kept carrying around behind him and in front of him at top speed all the time, never telling me where she was going. So I asked her if she could give me some space. She left the arena sobbing, and her mother came in and joined me.
Yikes.
It was fun. They left shortly after, and apparently Judy told Gail it was my fault because I was bullying him.
And did Gail believe it?
I don't know what Gail believes.
Probably not around enough to know you.
No, she's not around at all.
I wouldn't mind meeting some of those people one day. Bet you I'd meet... Every time I see that there's like a jumping competition, I just kind of want to go.
Yeah. I know a few people who I'd love to go see because, they're great people. But then I also know parents who are there who I don't want to see.
Thing is, if you go with other people, like if you're not on your own,
Yeah.
then you don't have to... You're not standing there looking for people you know.
Exactly.
You're just with someone and you don't gotta deal with any of that crap. You can just give people the cold shoulder because they have no right to talk to you if you don't want to talk to them.
I used to work with this really pretty stallion. Those I'd love to go see sometime.
Where is he at now?
He is with Jeff Crum. The guy apparently used to ride him years ago when the tail was stolen or whatever. And messy story.
What?
Some guy who was literally nothing about horses decided to find him.
Huh.
Which is interesting. It's like, I don't know, I want to say 60-year-old man. I was trying to teach him how to ride a stallion, and it was terrifying.
Yikes.
He cunningly rode around an entire band in a cinch. And the pad was like half out the back.
Okay, you don't just get to walk. Oh, there's fluffs behind us. Look at that. We went through some of the fluffy things and we're leaving trails. And, oh, relax, for crying out loud. Why can't you just stick your nose down like that when I ask you to stop instead of pushing into everything? No. Back. Back. Good. No. And back. Back. Okay. It's not bad being in a halter, then you're not scared of using hands.
Yeah.
I mean, the halter could be a little bit further up his nose, but the way he's pulling on it, I don't think it'd make a ton of a difference.
I guess it's a little late now if he's leaving on Saturday, but I have a feeling
Like, I should be just getting him used to the bit. This horse just needs more work than the time that I had last summer or this summer. She said she might want me to come out on Fridays and Saturdays following to keep up with things. It's like, well, there's not a whole ton to keep up with. Like, sure, I've got a horse who, you know, they're finally walking and not acting obsessive. Before that new development, our road was so quiet.
Yeah?
It was basically railway people and just us, few houses.
Has it added quite a bit of traffic?
It's the construction. I mean, sure, there's more traffic. Because what, they doubled the amount of homes almost? Oh. Like, it's slowing down now because they're not doing as much earthwork. What? What? You just want to say hi? What it seemed like. It's kind of good. If my chest lowers too much, the GoPro starts bouncing.
Oh. I imagine that gets annoying.
Well, it's a good indicator of keep your chest up, don't look down. Use your core better. I hate motorbikes. Okay, just let me pass you. Thank you. See, most people around here are kind. I do hear horror stories of other places, especially like Oakbank, where they're so used to horse people riding, that like all the young kids just on their quads and motorbikes don't care. So they'll just zoom past anyway. Most people around here are uncertain enough that it makes them be cautious.
Yeah. Quad bikes are pretty respectful around the rock, but the traffic, they'd like fly by you and talk to you on the road. Give us something crack.
Do you want to walk down further and cross the ditch, or go back on the... It doesn't. We'll get practice with another driveway.
I guess he was more concerned with tracks on the road.
I don't think there's enough brain up in here to worry about too much like that. Well, that turned out fairly well. I know I appreciate you being out because I wouldn't have the confidence that he wouldn't start getting a little more panicky on his own.
He's done better with another horse too, so worked out for me as well.
Yay, mutual help.
I had walked him a little ways down there the other day, and he did fine for a little while, and then he got more concerned with what's going on here.
Oh, Razio. He is a little needy. Hey. Truck with the trailer.
Oh, Harry.
It's a quiet truck. No, they did so much of my ditch. Ugh.